Hare Krishna. Okay, children, I have a question for you. How many of you want me to complete Sudama pastime and then start Vrindavan?
Yes.
And how many of you want me to start Vrindavan directly? Oh, not many votes are here. So you want me to complete Sudama pastime, then go to Vrindavan, okay? Okay, fine. What? You are raising hand for what? Both options are over.
In the first you are sitting, we are going to talk about Krishna and the peacock.
Krishna and the peacocks, yeah, we'll do that. I will complete Sudama pastime very quickly, then we'll go to Krishna, peacocks and all that, okay? Thank you. So, now, let's have a count of lessons so that it becomes easy for you also. First, in Sudama's pastime, where Sudama and Krishna went to the forest to get firewood, we have learned one lesson. What was that? They were caught up in a storm, okay, and they held each other's hands and they did not leave each other. They were also holding to the firewood, and throughout the night they have spent like that time, and then Sandipur Muni came and picked them up in the morning. Fine. So what were the lessons that we learned? One lesson. Who will say yes, Prabhu? Can you say it loudly?
Always hold your friend's hand when you are depressed.
Yes, always hold your friend's hand when there is some difficulty. Okay. And any other lesson? Yes.
Sort of like saying, through difficulties, we should feel.
Yeah. Whenever you are in difficulties, you will get support, favor, inspiration, motivation from other friends only. So one of the greatest accomplishments of life is to win some lifelong friends, good friends, okay, especially devotee friends, okay. So when we are going down in our bhakti, whether in chanting, reading or doing services, who will inspire us? Other devotees who are chanting, reading and doing services only can inspire us. Therefore, we must always hold on to the Sangha of Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis. Okay? First lesson. Okay, second lesson. What's your name? Arya. Say it loudly. Arya?
Don't leave service to Guru.
Don't leave service to Guru. So, Krishna and Sudama were not leaving each other. And they were not leaving the firewood also. With one hand they were holding firewood, with another hand they are holding the friend's hand. So don't leave the company of devotees, don't leave service to Guru. Two things. You have your service to Krishna and Guru, that's one thing that will keep you going in spiritual life. Secondly, we have Vaishnavas association. So don't give up devotees association and don't give up service to Guru and Krishna. Clear? Two lessons. Any other lesson? Yes, Haridev. Whenever you are stuck, don't just think that I will be like this. You should take help. You should be humble enough to take help. So what is this lesson is coming in what context? Sudama was not taking anyone's help. Yes, Aryan?
Even though
3 lessons, okay? You are not counting down, right? So you just note down 3 lessons. Fourth.
even though in hard times we should never leave the association of devotees.
Yeah, correct. So they discussed. Next.
What was the second and third one? The lessons?
Okay, first lesson is don't give up association of devotees, hold on to your devotee sangha, devotee friends. Second is don't give up service to Guru and Krishna. Third is when you are stuck, humbly take help. Don't be arrogant or proud thinking that I don't need help. It's okay, I can manage on my own. Okay. Fourth, any other lesson? Yes, Gaurangi.
Mine is that the unit of love is the separation of
So love is measured in terms of how much separation you feel for the beloved. How much you love your friends. It depends on how much you remember them, how much you miss them when they are not next to you. Okay, it's not measured in millimeters or kilometers or kilograms. Okay, we discussed that, right? Good lesson. 4 lessons. Any other lesson? You already said one. Yes, Prabhu, this boy, blue. What's your name? Huh? Shlok. You have to speak some shlokas now. Okay. Say.
So the fifth lesson for me is that when you're in need of like support from others, it's, especially with money, it's not greedy if you are in like situations like Sudama's wife, and because she was not being selfish or greedy, she was being selfless and caring for others. So when you request support, you need to think of not only yourself but others as well.
Amazing lesson. I was thinking you were tired and you could not hear completely, but seeing the quality of lessons that you are sharing, you have heard very attentively. Very good. So this fifth lesson is that be selfless. Don't be selfish. Don't think of your own benefit. Think of others also. We are learning this lesson from Sudama's wife. She asked Sudama to go to Krishna and beg some money, not for her greed or her selfishness, for her pleasure. She was concerned about Sudama's poverty-stricken condition, emaciated condition. He was starving. He was so hungry. He was not getting even sufficient food to fill his belly. Why are you struggling like that? So please go and beg some money. Nothing wrong if a Brahmana begs some money for his survival. So you should be selfless and thinking about others' concern. Then only you can make good friends. If you are selfish, self-centered, thinking about yourself only, not thinking about your friends, you cannot have good friends. Right? You will make friendship with others when they are concerned about you, when they love you, when they show some sympathy and empathy to you, right? Similarly, you should also show the same thing. We should behave in such a way that how we expect others to behave with us, right? Yeah, Chaitanya Priya, you said one, right? I'll come to you. Chaitanya Priya?
When we are truthful toward our Guru, that can be like good than your Guru.
Wow, such an amazing lesson. You should be obedient and submissive and truthful to your Guru, then Guru will give blessings. Okay? Good. Sixth lesson. Now seventh lesson. Specifically, I wanted the lesson that we learn from Sandipanumuni's blessing to Krishna and Sudama. What was the blessing given and what was the lesson learned? Yes, Prabhu, you never spoke. What's your name?
My name is Jevan.
Deva. Jeva.
Jevan.
Okay.
I think the blessing was that you never forget the meanings of the mantras or how the mantras, never forget the meaning or how to say it.
Good. So here Sandipanamani blessed Krishna and Sudama that they will never lose the meaning of the mantras that they have learnt. We may learn so many shlokas, so many stories and so many pastimes, so much of philosophy from Gita, Bhagavatam, CC, etc. But it may go into our memory and we may even forget also, and even if it enters our memory, we may not be able to apply them. So you never lose the meaning of mantras that you have learned means you will understand them, you will remember them, and you will be able to apply them when the right time comes. Okay? So this is the sixth lesson or seventh lesson? Seventh lesson. So in this context we have also learned one more lesson from Chaitanya Priya. Okay? She reminded another story. So what was that? Eighth lesson. Who will recollect that? You wanted to say something, right?
Oh yeah.
Previous one.
No, I wanted to say relish the stories of Krishna.
Relish the stories of Krishna. So she was saying that we should relish the stories of Krishna repeatedly. Just that you have heard the story once, that does not mean you are done with it. You don't have to look back. You have to relish the story once again. Again and again. So what was the other lesson that she was saying? Someone was raising hand. Yeah.
Don't lie to the Guru.
Don't lie to the Guru. Just like Karna spoke lies to Parshuram. Although he received knowledge from Parshuram, he could not apply that knowledge when the right time came, because he cheated Guru. But Sudama and Krishna honestly, sincerely served Guru. So They got special blessing that you will be able to apply this knowledge at the right time. What's the point of memorizing so many formulas? In mathematics you have so many formulas, right? Right? You keep on memorizing the formulas. When the problem comes in your exam, you won't be able to apply the right formula in the right problem. Okay? Similarly, life is also like that. So in scriptures we learn so many lessons and so many philosophical concepts. When the right time comes in our life, we may not be able to apply. Sometimes we give advice also to others. When others are stuck in a problem, we go and then give them some suggestion, free consultancy services, right? But when the same problem comes to our life, we may not be able to apply. Anything happened like that in your life so far? Your little life? You want to share your experience? Huh? Anyone wants to share experience like that? You were able to give suggestion to others in their problem, but when you are stuck in a similar problem, you could not apply the same lesson. Anyone here? Yes, Krishna.
Sometimes I just say to my friend or something, you have to walk your talk. Whatever you say to others, you have to do it. Sometimes I say something to them and I also don't follow it.
You don't follow, right? So you have to walk your talk, you have to run your talk, you have to chase your talk, but you may not be able to apply your talk sometimes. Okay, Angel, we are done with lessons, right? Anything more? Additional? You hear mic, we can't hear. So we need to continue the story also.
So one day in my school, me and my friend, we were playing. I helped her, my friend, I helped her hop on one leg, but then when I tried to do it, I couldn't do it.
Okay, you helped but you could not do it. Okay, somebody failed in an exam, he will give motivation talk to them. Oh, failures are common in life, right? So you don't have to become so disappointed or discouraged or demotivated or depressed just because you failed in an exam. Don't worry, nothing will happen. Next exam will come, you can perform better. You will say that to your friend. But when you fail in an exam, you start crying. Right? It happens, right? So it's like life is like that for many people. Okay, now let's come back. So this is common for everyone. Now I am saying something, tomorrow I may get stuck in some problem, I may also get disappointed. Then you need to remind me. So friendship is there, relationships are there to remind each other of all these lessons. So as this boy said, walk your talk and all, yes, we may know what is right, but we may not be able to apply the right lesson or the right principle at the right time. Therefore, we need friends to remind us. We may forget, but we need reminders from others. Okay? Should we go to the story or one more?
Teach what you preach.
Teach
What you preach.
Okay, both are same, right? Teach what you follow. Now follow what you preach and preach what you follow. Good lesson. Yes, last. Loudly. Krishna will always be there. From Madhumangal story. Okay, whether you are a servant of Krishna or a friend of Krishna or a parent of Krishna, whoever, whatever may be your relationship with Krishna, Krishna is always there to help you. Okay, Madhumangal was stuck in that window, right? Half of his body is outside, half of his body is inside, and the gopis just caught him and they tied him with flower vines, and Krishna came and helped him, right? How did he help him? By giving him so many laddus. Okay, now let's continue the story. So Sudama's wife requested Sudama, please go and meet your friend. And Sudama was thinking inside, my wife is pushing me to go and ask money, but I will not ask money, at least I will have darshan. To satisfy her, although I am not interested, let me go to meet Krishna. But by this, I will also get darshan of Krishna, right? So, although you may not want to do something, still you do it to satisfy your friend. Sudama did not want to go to Krishna to take money, but just to reciprocate with the desire, request of his wife, just to satisfy her, just to please her, he agreed to go. Sometimes you may do things that you may not want to do just to please others, right? Did you ever do something that something to please your friend or your brother or sister, although you don't want to do it? Yes, you want to say something, share something? You want to share? Yeah. A question, not question. Question we'll take later. Did you ever do something which you did not want to do, but you wanted to please your friend, please your brother, please your sister, please your mother or father? Anything like that? Or you have always done things that you wanted to do only? Okay, anyone? Yes, you can share. Give her mic. Who has mic? There is a mic moving. Mic Airlines. Yeah, here. This pink. No, there, behind.
Probably, my father wanted me to try to climb a tree, but then I was really scared to climb a tree. Then I tried it and it was quite fun.
She climbed a tree to satisfy whom?
My father.
Your father. Okay, great. Okay. Anything else? Someone else climbed some tree or mountain? Yes, this boy. They're here. Yeah. Say it loudly, fast.
So, one time my friend was in my school and my friend said I don't want to play football and I actually said okay, I won't play football and I made him happy.
Oh, okay. Great. Playing football, making happy. Yeah.
Yes, I had to eat my sister's khichdi.
She had to eat her sister's khichdi. You don't like khichdi? You don't like khichdi? Oh, okay, my God. So she did not want to waste prasadam, therefore she did the austerity of eating khichdi. Okay, good. Anything else? Yes, this boy. Next to, what is it? Arya. What is your name? Arv. Arv, yeah, there.
I wanted to play with my friends, but my sister told me to play with her, so I had to play with her.
Oh my God. Playing with sister instead of friends. Okay, enough. I know all of you have done a lot of sacrifices in life. You have done so many things that you did not want to do. Right? So, okay, anyway, studies. They don't want to study, but parents are pushing them to study, therefore they have to study. No other option. One thing is, you may do something that you don't want to do just to please others, but we should not fail to recognize when others do something that they don't want to do to please us. You got this? Okay, let me put it in the form of a question. Did you notice your friend or your mother or sister or brother or father or someone doing something for you, just for your sake, although they do not want to do that?
Yeah.
Anyone? Basically, we should help others. We should also be honest and humble to recognize when others are helping us. Okay? You got the question right? Who will answer it in a very... Yes, this boy. Next to Neil Madhav. Yeah, you. Say it loudly. So the boy is under the table. You don't want to speak. What's happening here? Okay. You don't want to be visible. Okay. Yes, Prabhu.
My mom takes me to get stuff, even though she has job.
My God, so much sacrifice. So mom takes him to cricket, to see cricket, although she has job. Good. So basically we need to recognize the sacrifices that others are making for us. Then we can make friendship. Then we can develop gratitude. Okay, anything else? Anyone else? Yes, Neil Madhav.
My school English teacher doesn't get angry at me even though I annoy her a lot.
Sorry? Then I also want to laugh. What is that? Say that again, Neil Madhav.
My school English teacher doesn't get angry at me even though I annoy her a lot.
So much patience. Okay, you should be grateful to her. Okay, next. Who is the next? Yes, give him.
I have a question.
Questions later. No, you answer my question first. I answered your questions. Okay, Aradhya. Take the mic, and hold it closer to your mouth.
So, the day people were coming to this camp, we spent half a day, and then my mother bought me everything that I needed, even though she It was costly, and yeah, she did that for my for this camp.
Good, very good. Okay, children, enough. Okay, Krishna, last. Let's conclude with Krishna.
Related to that, like similar but slightly different. Just before coming to the camp, so many of our parents they just like spend the whole days
making preparations for your 4-day camp.
Yes.
Jai Ho. So you're missing parents now. And after 2 days you'll miss the camp. Okay. Okay, fine, let's continue the story. So Sudama did not want to go to Krishna to ask money. But because his wife is requesting him, he did that sacrifice and he went. By doing so, he got the privilege of seeing Krishna's darshan. Okay, clear? So Sudama was thinking inside, I am a poor Brahmana. I am not even like other Brahmana sages who had so much of mantra shakti and then tapas shakti and a lot of mystic powers. I am not a popular sage, I am not a celebrity, and even I don't look like a normal Brahmana also. I look like a beggar only practically. All Brahmanas don't look like beggars. But Sudama is looking practically like a beggar with an emaciated body, only skeleton, rib cage, with some blanket on it. Very thin blanket, bed sheet. Okay. Have you seen some skeletons in your science labs and all? You put a blanket on top of it. How does he look like? So Sudama was looking like that in terms of his physique. He has no muscle only. He has no flesh only. Very thin, very thin. All the bones are visible. And his cloth is very dirty, very soiled, and so many knots there, torn cloth. So will I be allowed inside this opulent Dwarka palace? He was thinking like that. I may not be even allowed. With these thoughts in the mind, so Sudama traveled to Dwarka palace. And there were some doorkeepers, soldiers of Dwarka. Did they allow Sudama to go in? No. Nobody stopped Sudama. Sudama had royal entrance into Dwarka. Okay, maybe he must be seeing in some serials and feeling like that. But nobody stopped Sudama. Only 4 Brahmanas were stopped. You know who were they? The 4 Kumaras. Who stopped them? Jaya Vijaya. And what happened to them? They were cursed to become demons. So generally, kids have to be given whatever they want. Right? If kids are not allowed somewhere, they'll become angry, they will cry. But these kids don't cry, they curse. Okay? The 4 kids, 4 Kumaras, 5-year-old boys, they did not cry, they cursed Jaya and Vijaya. So, Lord Vishnu was not fully pleased with Jaya and Vijaya for not allowing these 4 Brahmanas. So here Sudama was allowed inside the Dwarka fort. Nobody stopped him. And Sudama felt so fortunate, so privileged. My God, I am allowed inside Dwarka palace. Okay, Dwarka city. So he entered Dwarka city. Now, he has to meet Krishna. Where is Krishna? There are 6 in Dwarka. Fine. How many palaces are there? How many wives did Krishna have? 16,108 palaces. Right? 16,108 palaces are there because he has 16,108 queens. Only queens' palaces, and they have sons. Each queen had 10 sons. So how many sons Krishna has? Correct. So 16,108 queens and their sons and their grandsons, and there are brothers. Krishna, Balram, he has his wives. Vasudev, he had 18 wives, and then Ugrasena, so many people. Dwarka is such a big city. Where is Krishna? Where will you find Krishna? Okay, fine. Most probably he will be with his wives. Fine. Which wife? There are 16,108 wives, right? Which palace he will go? Every one of them. So Sudama has to do a big parikrama of all 16,108 palaces. So he was thinking, where must be Krishna? He found one palace. He just entered that palace. Whose palace was that? Rukmani's palace. Did he find Krishna there? Yes. Okay. Yes. And Sudama, if he had gone into Satyabhama's palace, that means he will not find Krishna there, right? He will find. If he goes into Jambavati's palace, he will. If he goes into Mitravinda's palace, yes. So Krishna expanded himself into 16,108 forms, and 16,108 Krishnas are there in all the palaces. Right? In the morning, 16,108 Krishnas will come out of each palace, and they will merge into one Krishna. and that one Krishna will board a chariot and he will go to Swadharma assembly hall for the day's meetings. This is the opulence of Krishna, right? Sometimes Krishna will also give me a rope or charger, pen charger, something like that. Can you give me something? Not pen. I want a rope or some thread. Oh, not this.
My cable.
My cable. Prabhuji will feel bad maybe if I use this. Yeah, give me this. Okay, I'm going to do some magic now. You have something to stick here, some different color. Okay, Gauranga, you have a project. You tie something of a different color here, either paper or pen or something like that. Okay, so I'll do this magic little later. So 16,108 Krishnas, it should be of a different color. 16,108 Krishnas are there in 16,108 palaces. Wherever Sudama had gone, definitely he will find Krishna there, right? That's very clear. Sometimes one Krishna stays in all palaces. Can you imagine? One Krishna can simultaneously stay in all the palaces. Okay. Now here 16,108 Krishnas are staying in all palaces, in 16,108 palaces. But even one Krishna can stay in all palaces. In Vrindavan, you see, there is one Krishna who danced with millions and billions of gopis. There are so many gopis. When Krishna played his flute and all the gopis left their homes, left their relatives, they came to Krishna. You know that sloka? Pati sutanvayat bhratru bandhava ati vilanghyate nyachyuta gata gati virastavod gita mohita kitavayoshita kastya jenishi. So all the gopis have given up their pati, sutta, bhratru, bandhava, means they have given up their friends, family members, brothers, sons, husbands, social customs, Vedic regulations. They have given up everything. They ran towards Krishna when Krishna plays his flute. Then Krishna started dancing with all the gopis. You know the story, right? Krishna started dancing with all the gopis. Now, there are some paintings where you see Krishna is there with each gopi. Krishna is dancing with each gopi. There are hundreds and thousands of Krishnas dancing with hundreds and thousands of gopis. But sometimes only one Krishna dances with all the gopis simultaneously. Is it possible?
Yes.
I am here. How?
Because he expands himself.
No expansion. Only one Krishna without expansions. Now Gauranga has made this ready. So now what is this? Rope or wire, whatever. Let me just move it like this. Oh my God, this will go away. You are very pakka in tying this. Anyways, you see the steel cap here. So now can you see that steel cap everywhere in the circle? You are seeing a circle now? Is it a circle or rope? Circle or line? This is line only, but this is a circle also. In this circle, you are seeing this steel cap everywhere on the surface of the circle, right? Why? It's one only, but you are seeing it everywhere on the circle, anyway, at every point. It's going so fast. Similarly, Krishna can go so fast. Krishna can dance with all the gopis super fast. So 1 second he is dancing with one gopi, next second he is dancing with another gopi, next second he is dancing with another gopi. Like that he is simultaneously dancing with all the gopis in one form, not even expanding himself. He is so fast. Okay. In Jagannath Ratha Yatra, you know Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, right? Yeah. Everyone knows here? So Chaitanya you must be knowing. So in Jagannath Ratha Yatra, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has divided all his devotees into how many groups? 7 groups, you are right, 7 groups. Anirudh is right. And Mahaprabhu is dancing in all the 7 groups simultaneously. One Mahaprabhu. He is dancing so fast. Every group people are thinking that Krishna is there, Mahaprabhu is there with us only. We are so fortunate that Mahaprabhu is there in our group. Right? So now afternoon I am sitting with some groups, some children in the lunch time or dinner time. So when I am sitting with some group of kids, I am there with them only, not with other group, right? So because I am a human being, I am insignificant, I can't be present simultaneously at multiple places. But Krishna is not like that. When Krishna was sitting in the middle of so many concentric circles of Gopas before Brahma Vimohan Leela. There are hundreds and thousands of Gopas. Every Gopa is seeing Krishna only. So every Gopa is thinking that Krishna is sitting in front of me only and looking at my face only and feeding me only and being fed by me only. So when I am facing this side, if some kids are behind me, they can't see my face, right? When I am looking here, seeing some faces only, these people are not seeing my face, but Krishna is not like that. He may face one direction, people in all directions will also hear see his face, hear his voice. Okay, clear? So, yes, Avik, what is your...
Prabhuji, in photos, I see, like pictures of the Ras Leela, I see Krishna with many gopis at once. So is that just a drawing of him being super fast, or is that him expanding his forms?
If you are seeing multiple Krishnas, he is expanding himself. If you are seeing one Krishna, that's like one shot captured. Okay, but he can be there everywhere. Okay, yes, Anusha, what's your problem? Take this. Take your piece of art.
So, if he expanded himself with his wheels, why did he expand himself in the rasa?
No, he can expand sometimes and he need not expand also. Okay, sometimes he is there in multiple forms, sometimes he is there in one form reciprocating with everyone. We cannot understand it, right? So now my grandmother cannot understand. I am sitting here in Melbourne, someone on YouTube live can see me in India also. How is it possible? My grandmother cannot understand. We don't have phones or video calls and all that. They are in different thing. Okay, our Kali Yuga technology is so advanced. Krishna technology is much more advanced. He can do anything. Okay. Coming back to the story, Sudama just randomly entered one palace, and that palace happened to be our Rukmini Devi's palace. Rukmini is the first queen of Krishna. How did Krishna marry Rukmini? By kidnapping her. She wrote a love letter. That's the first ever love letter written in the history, universal history, right? She said, my brother is forcefully getting me married to Rukmi. Rukmi is forcefully getting me married to Shishupal. So he is a demoniac person. So please come and take me away. So Krishna came, reciprocating with her devotion. So it's a beautiful shloka in the Mukundamala Stotra describing Radha, our Rukmini Devi's speciality. Bhaktapaya bhujanga garudamani trailokya rakshamani gopi lochana chatakam budamani saundarya mudramani yah kantamani rukmini ghanakucha dvandvaika bhoshamani shreyo deva shikhamanir dishatuno gopala chudamani Bhakta Paya Bhujanga Garuda Mani Trailokya Rakshamani. The Supreme Lord Krishna will come on this great mountain like a bird, Garuda, golden bird, and he would sit on top of that bird. He looks like a blue sapphire mani. Okay, so he's like a golden mountain. Garuda is like a golden mountain. The Lord is sitting on top like a blue sapphire. Trailokya Rakshamani. Like that, he will come to this planet and he will lift all the people, devotees who are in suffering. He will protect them. Then, Yah Kantamani Rukmini. Amongst all the queens of Krishna, Rukmini is very special. Rukmini holds Krishna as a jeweled locket around her neck. She holds Krishna so close to her heart. So, like that, Rukmini Devi is glorified. Yah Kantamani Rukmini Ghanakucha Dvandvaika Bhushamani Shreyo Deva Shikhamanir Dishatuno Gopala Chudamani. Krishna is the crest jewel of all the Gopas and all the Gopis of Vrindavan. They look at Krishna like Chataka birds. You know Chataka birds? There is a special bird called Chataka bird that always looks forward for the water that is coming from the sky only, from the clouds only. Chataka birds, if you give them distillery water, they will not take. If you give them Ganga water, Yamuna water also, they will not take. They will only look forward for the water that is coming from the clouds. Similarly, if you show Varaha's form, Vamana's form, Narasimha's form, Vishnu's form, Gopis are not excited. They look forward for Krishna's form in Vrindavan only. Okay? So, Rukmini Devi is very special. So, our Sudama just entered the palace of Rukmini. At that time, Krishna was sitting on the couch. of Rukmini Devi. And they were having some conversation. Suddenly, Krishna noticed Sudama entering his palace. Nobody stopped Sudama. No soldiers of Krishna stopped Sudama. They know our Lord, our dear Lord Krishna is very affectionate towards the Brahmanas. He is Brahmanya Devaya. If we stop Brahmanas, Krishna will be upset, and we should not become like such bad servants. We should serve Krishna according to his expectations. So therefore, everybody allowed Sudama to go in. And seeing Sudama from a distance, Krishna became overwhelmed with joy, with affection, with love. He got up from his couch. He immediately ran towards Sudama and hugged him, embraced him, as if he were Balaram. So Krishna treated Sudama as if he would treat his elder brother Balaram. Right? He gave that much honor to Sudama. And Sudama became so overwhelmed. Initially, he was not even expecting an entrance into the palace of Krishna. Now Krishna personally got up from his couch and is coming and embracing, hugging Krishna and giving him treatment like elder brother Balaram. So Sudama was so overwhelmed. Then Sudama was brought inside and Krishna made Sudama sit on the couch directly, on his personal couch. He did not say, hey, kursi le go. You just get one chair. Sudama sit here. He did not think like that. He did not treat him like that. Oh, get one kusha mat. This Brahmana beggar has come. Just make him sit there. Give him some water. Give him some prasad and send him away. He did not say like that. Krishna personally embraced him, brought him and made him sit on the couch. This is the principle of guest reception. When a guest comes to your home, you should treat them nicely. Right? We cannot insult a guest. We cannot disrespect a guest. So we should always treat Brahmana guests especially very respectfully, and Krishna is personally setting a good example for it. Okay? And Krishna, on top of it, he made Sudama sit on the couch and he sat down. And he brought a plate, golden plate. He told Sudama, Sudama, can you please keep your feet inside the plate? Why? Is he going to offer this plate to someone as food? No, right? So he started washing the feet of Sudama. He offered arti to Sudama. He offered flowers to Sudama. He offered all kinds of worship paraphernalia to Sudama. And seeing that, Rukmini Devi brought chamar and she started fanning Sudama. Right? She was fanning. Here the Supreme Lord and his eternal consort were serving this poor Brahmana who looked like a beggar. Till now, Sudama is unnoticeable. Sudama was not known as a celebrity. Right? He was like a poor Brahmana living in some corner of the city. When he was walking barefoot, walking alone on the streets, nobody even recognized him. Suddenly, Krishna has given a special recognition to Sudama. And all the palace residents of Dwaraka, they became so surprised. They were thinking that, who is this Brahmana? Why our Lord Krishna, the husband of Goddess of Fortune, why our Lord Krishna is giving him such a special treatment? That's amazing. So they were all surprised, right? So Kuchailam, Malinam, Kshamam, Dvijam, Dhamani Santatam. His bones are visible, and such a beggar Brahmana is being worshipped by the husband of Lakshmi in such a great manner. So everyone became astonished, very much surprised. And Krishna, while worshipping this Brahmana Sudama, he had tears in his eyes. Why? He was thinking that, oh my God, I have to wash his feet. That's why he's crying. Why is he crying? Why is he crying? Yes, Anusha, why is he crying? Okay, he's seeing him after a long time. Very poor, okay. Memories of childhood. Yes, Prabhu. Love. This is the right answer. Oh, all are right answers only, definitely. So out of love, he is having tears. So Sudama was not just given some formal respect by Krishna. See, you may formally respect as a matter of courtesy, as a matter of formality. Come, please sit, please sit. There is no affection, there are no feelings inside. So you may, just like when you enter a flight, an air hostess may call you, come in sir, welcome sir. Okay, so they may say like that. And when you enter a shopping mall, the people may call, come in. So it's like respect given as an etiquette, as a formality. But what Krishna is showing towards Sudama is not just a general etiquette or general formality, it is love, it is affection. Out of affection, out of friendship, tears are coming. So when our relationship is thick, automatically tears come. Not that you keep on crying. Okay? The point is that let our relationships not be just some formal relationships. Let us have some loving relationships. So let love be the center of relationship, not formality. Right? You may interact with so many people, hundreds of people, but you may interact with them in a formal way, in like very courteous manner, right? But we need to understand that love is beyond formalities. Okay, we need to have at least few friends whom we love, whom we miss, whom we value, whose words and actions will affect us, will impact us positively. So that kind of friendships we need to develop. Okay. Anyways, Krishna was washing his feet. Sudama was not thinking inside. Washing feet is fine. Aarti is fine. Chamber is fine. When will he give me gold coins? Right? He was not thinking like that. Because Sudama never came to Krishna with an expectation. When you are expecting something, you may get frustrated. You are getting this? Are you able to follow? Expectation can lead to frustration. When there is no expectation, then there is no frustration. You understand what is frustration? Right? So bhakti has to be selfless, not selfish. You know that shloka, Patram Pushpam? Who knows the shloka? Patram Pushpam. Please recite this shloka loudly on your own. Okay. Tadaham bhakti upahritam. The word bhakti comes twice in this shloka. Bhakti upahritam. What is bhakti? What do you mean by bhakti? Devotion. Upahritam means, upahar means what is upahar?
Gift.
Gift. Vallabh. Very good. Gift. So when you give gift to someone, will you expect something back?
No.
Okay. With great love, you have given a gift to Balram. You know him, right? You both are friends? Whom do you know? Who is your dearest friend here? Balram. He says he doesn't know
We
you.
both are one.
Huh?
We both are one, Prabhuji.
You both are one. My God, Balram and Vallabh. Okay, you have given a gift to him on his birthday. So when is your birthday? Balram? I asked him.
17th of December.
17th December is his birthday. On 17th December, Vallabh has given a gift to Balram. So do you expect something that on your birthday he also has to give you a gift? You don't expect. If he doesn't give you gift, what is your birthday? When is your birthday? 4th April. 4th April. Recently we celebrated his birthday. So on 4th April, if he doesn't give you a gift, will you feel disappointed? You will not feel disappointed, right? Why? Because your gift to him is selfless. So please understand, Tadaham bhakti upahritam. When we go to Krishna, when we offer him patram or pushpam or phalam and toyam, we should not expect anything back. Don't expect anything back from Krishna. Then he will give you everything. Okay? So if you don't expect anything from Krishna, he will give you everything. But if you expect something from Krishna, he will give you only that thing that you are expecting, provided if you deserve it. Only if you deserve it, he will give you that thing that you are expecting from him. You may go and ask Krishna, Krishna, I want a car, I want a bungalow, I want first rank in my exam, I want good placements in my campus interviews, I want a toy, I want an iPhone. So my parents are giving me only my phone, I want iPhone. So you go and pray to Krishna. If you deserve it, Krishna may give you. Otherwise, he may not give that also. But if you don't expect anything from Krishna, Krishna will give you whatever you need. Krishna may not give you what you ask, but Krishna will give you what you need. Already Krishna has given us Krishna conscious parents. Already Krishna has given us food to eat. Krishna has given us some body, which is strong body, a healthy body. Krishna has given us so many facilities. We need to be grateful to Krishna, and we should not have undue expectations or unreasonable expectations from Krishna. Sudama had absolutely no expectations. Because he was not expecting, there was no frustration. You're able to follow? Or the lesson is getting heavy for you? You're able to follow? Yes. Okay, great. So Krishna did not give a single 1 rupee coin also. 1 rupee or $1 or $10 also he did not give him. He did not give him anything. He just did arti. Sudama was not thinking, why you are doing arti? Give me something, at least give me new dhoti. Have you not seen my dhoti? How dirty it is? It's not at all suiting your palace opulence. Right? So can't you give me a dhoti? He was not thinking like that. Sudama was totally satisfied and contented. He was happy, completely happy with the treatment of Krishna. Because Sudama was not even expecting this treatment from Krishna. He was thinking that I may not be even allowed inside Dwarka palace only, but he was allowed inside and he was given such a royal treatment by Krishna. Sudama became so overwhelmed. He became so excited. He became so embarrassed and humiliated by such a treatment by Krishna. So Sudama was sitting there. And Krishna, without giving anything to Sudama, he asked, did you get some gift for me? Krishna was having expectations from Sudama. He asked, Sudama, you are meeting me after a long time. Did you get any gift from me? For me? Then Sudama said, no, I didn't get anything. Right? So, what gift did Sudama get for Krishna? Chip rice, flat rice, poha. He got. Where did he get it from? From the neighbors. So Sudama's wife told Sudama, you please go to Krishna. And Sudama was hesitating. And finally he agreed. Then Sudama asked, okay, as per your request, I will go to Krishna. But I am meeting Krishna after a long time. Can I gift something? Do we have anything in our house to offer him as a gift? Then Sudama's wife said, we don't have anything in our house. Then she went to some neighbors' houses and took a torn cloth and got exactly 4 handfuls of chipped rice. 4 handfuls. And put it in the torn cloth and tied it and give it to Sudama. Sudama brought that for Krishna and he was hiding. Okay. And Krishna asked, did you get anything from me? Sudama said, no, I didn't get. No, nothing. Then Krishna said, no, looks like you got something for me and you are hiding it. But Sudama felt so embarrassed. Was Sudama thinking that anyways Krishna is not giving anything to me. Looks like he is going to send me empty-handed. On my way back I can eat this poha. Was Sudama thinking like that? Then why Sudama is not giving poha to Krishna? Okay, who has not spoken so far? Yes, Prabhu, under the table. Please come on the table and speak. Yes, speak. Give him mic. Oh, Sudama wanted to surprise Krishna. What a surprising answer. Okay, any other options? Yes, that red boy, red. Yeah.
Because Baba was satisfied because it wasn't enough.
Sudama felt so embarrassed. Krishna is so opulent. He is having such lavish facilities here. He is being fed by all the 16,108 queens, very opulent food, which is cooked with so much love and affection. And if I give this flat rice to Krishna, what will happen? It's not a befitting, it's not a suitable offering to Krishna. That's why he felt embarrassed. It's not that he was saving that food for his next meal. Right? There was no selfishness in him. He can go fasting also. He was not eating. Krishna is trying to forcefully take it from Sudama. So you told me why Sudama is not offering this poha to Krishna. Now you should tell me why Krishna is forcefully taking that poha from Sudama, although he did not want to give. So what's the answer? Okay, any new faces, new hands? Yes, Prabhu. Prabhu, give him mic. What was the question? Okay, he's asking me another question. Any other person who heard the question? Yes, this boy. You are Hemang, right? Oh, you already spoke so many times, but still. Hemang. Suvarna Varano Hemango Varangas Chandanangadi.
Because Krishna didn't want to make Sudama think that it's not sufficient.
Okay. Krishna did not want Sudama to think that poha is not suitable for him. Is it like that? Okay, fine. Anyone else? Okay, the next boy, the blue.
I think that he wanted to get the poha get the flat rice because he wanted Sudama to know that the only thing that matters to him, that he actually got a gift for him, and the love behind the gift was sufficient for him.
That's an amazing answer. So, Sudama, although he got such a simple offering, very humble offering, flat rice, that too not his rice, he begged somewhere, his wife begged somewhere and then he brought it. Krishna understood that it's brought with so much love, so much effort, okay, so many feelings, so much emotions are there. So therefore, Krishna recognizes the attitude behind the offering, not the magnitude. We discussed right yesterday. In what context did we discuss this lesson? Squirrel versus Hanuman, right? So Krishna recognizes the attitude, not the magnitude. So although your offering is very simple, still Krishna is very eager to accept it. Krishna is more eager to bless you than you are eager to receive his blessings. Right? You may not be so eager to receive his blessings, but Krishna is so eager to give you blessings. That is speciality of Krishna. When you lovingly want to offer something to Krishna, Krishna is extremely eager to accept that offering. Now, I have a question for you. Can you please tell me an example of another pastime where Krishna became extremely eager to accept the offerings of a devotee? Before even the devotee offers that, you both raise hands for everything. Okay, thank you so much. I'm very inspired by you. Anything else? Anyone else? Any new hands? Yes, Prabhu. Please come. Please come. Speak in this mic. Come.
In Mahabharat.
In Mahabharat? Oh, sorry. Yeah, please. In Mahabharat?
Arjuna give. I forgot.
You forgot, okay, no problem. Anyone else? Like Vaidehi, you didn't speak today. Then Haridev.
When Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was small, there was this Pandit who came to their house. He was offering food to Gopal, and then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he was a baby, kept coming to the room and accepting the offering.
Jai, excellent. Give her a big hand. One beautiful example of the Lord personally coming and offering the offerings of a devotee, coming and accepting the offerings of a devotee. Anyone else? Yes, Prabhu. Arya.
Krishna's Leela when the fruit lady came with the fruits.
Good. Accepting. Right. Any other example? Okay. Yes, Prabhu. This boy.
When the son of Brahmana in Jagannath Puri offered food to Alnata, he ate it because of love, and he was eagerly waiting to eat the food that his mom cooked.
Oh, very good, excellent. Okay, yes, Hari.
Probably when Bali Maharaj offered the land.
Okay, Bali Maharaj. Okay, fine. Mahamandev came and accepted. Yes, this boy, right? No, you are speaking about all offerings. I am asking a specific question. Even before the devotee offers that thing to Krishna, Krishna becomes very eager to grab that offering. That's the question. Okay, yes, Gaurangi or Aradhya.
When Vidura, his mother gave Krishna the banana.
Okay, next.
Prabhuji, I forgot the name. I guess it started with Gopal something. He was traveling, and then when both of them met in Goloka Vrindavan, they both fainted, and then and then Balramji told him to tickle Krishna on the feet and he would get out. Like,
Okay, I didn't know. Anyways, let me tell you.
yeah, Gopakumar.
Gopakumar. Okay, fine. So let me tell you one example. You have given many examples. I will close with one example. Yes, Neelmadhav, I will hear you later. So, okay, say. No, you don't need mic. Say it loudly.
So, when one Brahmin came to visit Nimai's house, he was offering.
She said, Veda, he said the same thing. Okay. So, all the gopis of Vrindavan, let me tell you the highest example. All the gopis of Vrindavan were making butter for Krishna. Even before they offer it to Krishna, Krishna will come and steal those offerings. Right? What can be a better example than this? Okay. So this is how Krishna is very eager to accept our offerings whenever we make them with love. When Yashoda Mata was churning butter for Krishna, then Krishna would come, get up from his sleep in Damodar Leela. He would come and then grab Yashoda Mata's churning rod, and he starts drinking milk from her. So Krishna is very eager to accept our offerings when we prepare those offerings with love, with affection. So Krishna was trying to take away this poha. So then finally Sudama, although he was embarrassed, he was obliged to give, and Krishna took it, and Krishna took one morsel of poha and put in his mouth. And he was about to take the second morsel of poha and put in his mouth, and who stopped him? Why did she stop him? Why did Rukmini stop Krishna? Okay. Yes, Anusha, first.
Because if he eats more, then because he ate one bite in Sudama's house, which is like an opulent house.
Okay, one reason is by accepting one morsel of food from Sudama, Krishna blessed him with so much of wealth, so much opulence. If he eats more, then Rukmini herself has to become a maid servant of Sudama. Krishna says, no, Rukmini says, I want to be with you only. Okay, one reason. Any other reason? Any other reason? Yes, Balram.
Because Rukmini, by the way Lord Krishna was eating it, she also wanted it.
Rukmini also wanted it. Yes, that's an important reason. That's a valid reason. Rukmini said, Krishna, you are eating everything that Sudama is bringing. What will we eat? What will I eat? What will my co-wives eat? What will my children eat? So we leave something for them also. Second reason. Third reason. Any other reason? Any other reason? Yes. Okay, Haridev, you can say. He's waiting for a long time. Third reason. What something? Say something. Okay, anyone else? Okay, Vaidehi.
Because I think they said something like when Lord Krishna took one morsel, like one of the three lokas, one of them was offered to Sudama.
Yeah, something similar to the first reason. I want the third reason. Chaitanya Priya? I want a unique reason.
When Krishna ate one morsel, the whole world was
Something similar to the first reason. Next. Any unique reason? We already discussed two reasons. What were they? By eating one morsel of poha from Sudama, Sudama will become so opulent. Secondly, Rukmini wanted some poha to be left for her and for her co-wives also. And third reason? Yes, Prabhu, the green boy. Green boy means the boy with the green jacket.
In one morsel, Krishna gave lots of wealth. So if he ate all of it, he give everything he wants.
Okay, this is like first reason only. Next, behind, there is one girl.
With one morsel, there are three loks, he will give that away.
Hare Krishna, same reason. Third reason is, Krishna, you are so soft, you are so tender, your stomach is so soft. If you eat this hard rice, your stomach will get upset. Okay, Rukmini is concerned about it. Okay, so these are the three reasons. So she did not allow him to eat more. Then Krishna just spent some time with Sudama. He started recollecting all the childhood incidents. Then Krishna said, Sudama, you are happy, you looks like you got married now after we finished our Gurukul. So you are happy? Fine, no problem, stay here tonight. And Sudama stayed that night. Next day morning, Krishna said, okay, bye Sudama. Okay, Sudama left. That's all. Krishna did not give him anything. Krishna did not give any charity to Sudama. He did not give a single gold coin to Sudama. So Sudama just happily left. And on his way back, Sudama had several thoughts. So many thoughts. Can anyone guess the thoughts of Sudama? Yes, this boy. Prabhu. You him?
That what will his wife say? Because he didn't get.
What will his wife say? Okay, first thought. Second thought? Same thing. Okay, third thought? Oh, sorry, second thought?
Like how good Krishna was being to him.
Huh?
Like he was thinking about how nice Krishna had been to him.
He was thinking how nice Krishna is. He treated me so well. He gave me so much honor, so much love, so much affection. He embraced me. Let me tell you one shloka in relation to this. You also say, Kvaham daridraha papiyan Kva Krishna Śrīniketane Kvaham daridraha papiyan. Where am I? A very poor, sinful Brahmana. Kva Krishna Śrīniketane. Where is Krishna, who is the husband of Goddess of Fortune? Right? So I am so fallen and is so elevated, but Bahubhyam Parirambhitaha. He embraced me with his both arms. Although I am so papi. So Sudama felt grateful to Krishna. So whenever we receive some blessing from Krishna or elders or guru or some parents or someone powerful devotees, we need to be grateful. So gratitude is the feeling that nourishes the heart. But if you have undue expectations, you will get frustrated. But if you have no expectations, you can be grateful for whatever you receive. You got this lesson? Very important lesson. You can add to the list. Okay? If you have undue, unreasonable expectations, that will lead to frustration if the expectations are not fulfilled. But if you don't have undue expectations, then you can be grateful for whatever support you receive. You need to adjust your expectations. You got this point? You want to write? But I was faster. If you have undue expectations and if they are not fulfilled, you will get frustration. Okay? But if you don't have undue expectations, you can be grateful for whatever favor or support that you receive. You want to be grateful or you want to get frustrated? Choice is yours. All this happens by adjusting your expectations. Okay? Did you ever have some expectations from someone and you got frustrated when they are not fulfilled? Anyone knows here? Did you ever have an expectation from someone and you got frustrated because of that? Any personal experiences? What's your name, Prabhu? You are giving very beautiful answers. Shlok. Shlok.
Wait, so there's this game that a lot of people play, and it's about that. It's like when you give someone a handshake and then you just reject it and
115, my God. We'll conclude.
Yeah, so there's a game. It's when you give someone a handshake, but then you just take it back and comb your hair with it.
I don't have. So, what's the lesson?
It's annoying because they're just putting their hand out so that you shake it, but then they just take it back at the last moment. So it really messes with your trust and expectations.
Okay, messing trust and expectations. Good, good. Anirudh, last lesson. Next you. Okay.
It happened to me that once I was expected to play on a place with I was expected to play a game on the playground at school. And what happened was I forgot to bring it and I went somewhere else.
Okay.
So I didn't know where he was talking about, and then he came to me and started screaming.
Okay, thank you. Yes, last. Then I'll conclude the class in 5 minutes. by completing the story. I'll hear you in lunch. Okay, Hare? Yes, you never spoke. Say it loudly.
Once when we were getting a drink for my friend, I knew that he wouldn't drink it.
So when he gave it to him, I found it lying there untouched. And I was really frustrated because we could have gotten something else with that money.
Okay.
And we got something that no one was drinking.
Okay, fine. So I have one last question, okay, for this session. Did you ever receive a favor beyond your expectation and you felt so grateful? You were never expecting that favor and someone helped you and you felt so grateful for it. I want a very good incident, okay? Who will answer this? Yeah, let him answer.
One time I was on a road trip with my friend, and then our car broke down because there was gas smoking out of it, and then he used his own, my friend used his own money and called the person to fix it.
Okay. There is gratitude here. Okay, that last boy, loudly shout. You are behind the sound system anyways. Let the sound system empower you. Shout.
One day in COVID-19.
Gratitude story, you got the point, right?
Yes.
So, I was asking, did you ever feel grateful to someone who helped you, although you never expected that help?
Yes, in COVID-19 when it was Gaur Purnima, so we couldn't go to the temple, so we were just taking around the temple, and then we didn't get, because normally we go to the temple and there's so much like the feast and everything. So then we were going for, and then I didn't expect anything, so because everything was closed. But then when I was going from the back door, one Prabhuji just came and like filled me with prasadam.
Okay, you're grateful. You never expected it, but you got it. So I'll hear all your experiences after the class, but now I'll complete the story and then close the class. Okay, that's my priority. So Sudama, on his way back, he was thinking that, oh, Krishna gave me so much of love and affection, although I never deserved it. So he is so great. And one more thought also came in Sudama. Krishna never gave me money. I never asked for it and I never wanted it also. But he could have given me without my asking also, seeing my condition. Still he did not give me. Why he did not give me? Sudama was thinking. Then he answered himself. He said, if he gives me money, I may become proud of so much wealth that may distract me from my devotion. Therefore, Krishna did not give me money. So Sudama was thinking very positively. Although he did not get financial help from Krishna, still Sudama was seeing it from a positive perspective only. Such a miserly person. He could have given some gold coins, right? Although I did not ask, he could have given something. Sometimes, did you ever have an expectation from others? You are not revealing that expectation. Internally you are saying, without my asking, let him give something. Okay, did you ever have that expectation? Sometimes it happens, right? But Sudama did not feel like that. He was very genuine inside and outside. So he was thinking that although Krishna did not give me any money, still he was thinking about my welfare only. He was concerned about me only. He doesn't want me to get distracted from my devotion. So then, okay, I'll come to you. Okay, then Sudama came to his home. So then suddenly his hut was missing. In the place of his hut, there was a big palace as opulent as Indra's palace. Sudama was surprised for a moment. But he understood, oh, maybe Krishna has manifested it. Even before Sudama understood that Krishna has given this palace, someone else understood it. Who was that? Sudama's wife. That evening, the previous day's evening, Sudama was sleeping. Okay, Sudama's wife was sleeping in the hut. And Sudama went to Krishna's house. And Sudama's wife just opened her eyes. She found herself not in a hut, but in a very magnificent palace. For a moment she was shocked, but immediately she could realize, oh, my husband went to Krishna and Krishna must have blessed us with this palace. So, although we glorify Sudama so much in the past time, the reason for Sudama's glory is his wife. His wife is the main instrument in Sudama's getting fully purified. She is the one who inspired Sudama to go to Krishna, and she is the one whom Krishna revealed first. So Krishna's grace on Sudama in the form of this palace was first revealed to Sudama's wife even before Sudama came to know it. Sudama's wife came to know it much before Sudama only, because she is the one. Although she never met Krishna, apparently she is there at home. Still Krishna revealed that special favor to her. So like that in our stories, in our scriptural stories, some characters are highlighted so much, but some characters are not very much noticed. We should read scriptures in such a way that we notice their glories also. Who is the person behind Sudama's success here? His wife. Who is the person behind Dhruva's success? His mother. Who is that? Suniti. Stepmother, okay, you can say indirectly, but Suniti. Okay, and who is behind Hanumanji's success? Jambavan. So we need to recognize those unnoticed characters. Okay, they have great contribution in the success stories of several heroes. So anyways, Sudama came back, and when he saw his opulent palace, he understood that okay, my dear Krishna has given this to me, and he entered the palace. Whatever slight pride that he was taking in living in a simple house, that is gone now. He is living in a lavish house. He is no more a simple person in one sense. His heart is simple, but he is not living a life of renunciation or detachment. So now Sudama went back, but did he become distracted in his devotion because of so much opulence? No, right? What was he doing? Even in that big palace, he was only hearing and chanting about Krishna. He was chanting the names of Krishna, and eventually he went to the spiritual world, right? So this is the success story of Sudama. And Sudama, okay, now let me conclude with one last question to all of you. If Krishna had a plan to give Sudama such an opulent palace, why did he not tell this to Sudama in Dwarka itself? He could have told it, right? Any problem? Sudama, I am not giving you any gold coins now, but by the time you reach your home, you will find a sweet palace. He did not say it. Why he did not say it? So with this, I will conclude. Whatever answers you want to give, you can give. Yes, Hare, you are waiting.
Prabhuji, probably he was doing that to be a role model to the world, to like.
Okay, role model. What is role model here? You give charity secretly, right? You give a check, but don't say that you are giving the check. Is it like that? What is the role model here?
Like role model over here saying that even if you think someone's not doing something, it might be different and he might be doing it.
Yes, this boy. Not to embarrass Sudama. Yes, Prabhu.
Actually, I'll say it after the class.
You will say it after the class. Suspense.
My answer is not related to this question.
Krishna kept it suspense. You are also keeping the answer suspense. Good. Anyone else? Last. Yes, Aradhya. Finally. Aradhya then Chaitanya.
Prabhuji, I guess it was like love and connection and friendship, just the way.
Loving correction and friendship. Okay, good. Yes, Chaitanya. Give a surprise to Sudama. Very good. Krishna.
It was probably just a test to see how much devotion Sudama really had.
Okay, he wanted to test Sudama's devotion. Okay, next. You are Keshav. Keshav. Oh, if he gives, then he may refuse it. Oh my God, very good. Good answer. Good thought. Anyone else? You need not give a right answer. Just guess. Yes, this guy.
Like to show the world that sometimes you might not get something in the start.
Okay, good. Yes, Prabhu. Last answer. I'll come to you. Test to patience. Yes, Prabhu.
He'll feel bad.
He'll feel bad. Okay, now let me give you the final answer given by the Acharyas. Okay, you want to give? Final.
So that like if he told Sudama, then Sudama would have refused.
Sudama could have refused. So now let me tell you the real answer. This is the conclusion of the class. Krishna thought that Sudama has given me flatteries. Was it his property? No. He begged it from somewhere else, right? So Sudama's gift to me was beyond his capacity. Sudama offered me something that was beyond his capacity. You got it? So now Krishna, to reciprocate with Sudama's affection, he also has to give something beyond his capacity, right? Is there anything beyond Krishna's capacity? No. Means Krishna can never reciprocate with Sudama's love. Right? Krishna can never reciprocate with Sudama's love because nothing was beyond his capacity. If he has to really reciprocate with Sudama's service, Krishna had to give something to Sudama that was beyond his capacity, because Sudama gave Krishna something beyond his capacity. So Krishna felt, I cannot, it's beyond my capacity to offer him something beyond my capacity. So he felt so embarrassed. Krishna felt embarrassed to give palace to Sudama. He secretly just hid his face, let Sudama know what I have given to him there. Okay. Sometimes when your gift is very small, very insignificant, you feel little embarrassed to give it. Okay. That's what Krishna is feeling. So these are inner feelings of Krishna. So okay, children, evening, some whatever time we are going to meet, evening completely Krishna Leela. Completely Vrindavan Leela, nothing else. Okay. And by evening you need to collect all the lessons of friendship that we have learned today, and also you need to come up with one more pastime where there is no ideal friendship. Granthara Śrīmad Bhāgavatam ki jai, Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai.